So today we're going to be doing something pretty exciting. We're going to be unboxing this gun. This actually isn't out yet in the UK, at least. It comes out, I think, next month. If you do follow me on Instagram or Facebook or any of those social medias, you probably do know what this is already. If you don't follow me, you're about to find out. And if you do want to follow me, the links to all that are in the description below. We're having a competition at the moment on the Facebook page. If you want to win one of my patches and a whole bunch of other patches, you can find that linked in the description on the Facebook page. Now, as I said, this is a gun I've been very, very excited for. I've talked about it quite a lot. So let's get it open. I've already begun ripping the packaging a bit so we can kind of get this open a bit easier. So we can get this off here now. Get rid of that. And I've got it upside down for you guys so you can hopefully be able to see it. So there it is. As you can probably guess, it's Tokyo Marui. As I've mentioned in a lot of videos recently, I'm a big Tokyo Marui fan, and this is the 2017 Hk416, or the Delta 416 to be more precise. So, as I said, a lot of hype around this. I first saw these when they were announced, I think in about October, and I was straight away, I knew I wanted to get my hands on one. And here it is. They've just come out of Japan. They're not out in the UK for a month or so yet, and I think as always in America, they're just continually hard to get hold of. So, first thing, the packaging is a little bit different from your usual Tokyo Marui packaging. Normally they have kind of a 1-to-1 scale picture of the gun on the box, which is what I've got with my Mark 18 soft mod upstairs and my KSG shotgun. So it looks like they're going for a new new kind of design with the marketing on the cover and the branding of the box. As you can see, the same there on the back here. I'm not going to spin it around, it just says Airsoft Gun, Tokyo Marui. So, let's get rid of the, oh, actually it's got the Airsoft Awards, the 6th annual Airsoft Awards. They won the AG of the Year or something like that, I think. They put it on the box there, which is pretty cool. So anyway, let's get rid of this. So these are going to be available in the UK, I think, in the next month or so. The guys like Camo Raids, who are the guys I would definitely suggest for Tokyo Marui in the UK, they're definitely the ones who do the best price and seem to have the best stock for Tokyo Marui. You've also got things like Fire Support and other places as well. So inside the box, this is more familiar. There's a little slit there. This is more familiar to what you're used to seeing with Tokyo Marui products. Very nice packaging. The gun's velcroed in place, not all this horrible styrofoam stuff. You've got some little bits of information here. So let's get it out of the box. So of course, the most exciting bit itself is the gun. So I think that's it. Just 2 bits of velcro. Yep. So here it is. I'm going to do a little close-up shots towards the end of the video and stuff, so if you want to see some details, don't worry, stay tuned. So here it is. This is literally first time I've seen it. This is the 2017 Hk416 Delta. Now, what makes this different from the previous one, apart from the obvious colour change? If you haven't seen the old one, it's just a full black 416 with the standard 416 rail. This has got the CAG-style Geisley rail on it. Now, obviously, this isn't a genuine Geisley rail. It just says Handguard Modular HK 10.5 inch extended. Now, I think for obviously copyright reasons, it can't say Geisley on it, although they do seem to get away in Japan with the full trades. It does have all the HK trades on this side. You've got the HK trades here. It says HK 416D, caliber 5.56 by 45. You've got the weapon number here. You've got all the nice engraved and painted numbers on the fire selector. So this is me just literally reading out to you here and looking at some of my first impressions on it. The weight of it's very nice. Obviously, on Instagram recently, and quite a few posts, a lot of people, mainly Americans, because they haven't ever held one of these, because as I said, they are quite hard to get hold of in America. People still seem to think Tokyo Marui recoil guns are plastic. These guns are completely metal. This is all metal. Upper receiver, lower receiver, all metal. The stock obviously is plastic like real guns. The pistol grip is plastic like real guns, but everything else that you'd expect to be metal on a real gun is metal. So just stamping that rumour out and that kind of misunderstanding there that Tokyo Marui guns are definitely not made of polymer. It's got a nice weight to it because of that kind of modular rail there. It's definitely lighter than the normal 416, which a guy in our team, Jay, you'll have seen he does run the classic 416 by Tokyo Marui. This is definitely lighter. I think with the 10-inch rail, it's about the same length. It'll be interesting to compare this next to his TM. We'll do that at some point. Okay, you've got these sights. This is something I wanted to point out. They're kind of, I don't know the names of these sights, but they're kind of, the real one is similar to what you get on the Scar H and the Scar L. A lot of people were saying and comment on the pictures that they've put the front sight on backwards. That front sight post is actually how CAG do it. You do see it like that. That is actually how it's ran. So the reason that is like that is intentional, that isn't on there backwards. But if you don't like that, you can obviously unscrew it, flip them around, take them off, do whatever you please. So other things on this that are nice, if I spin it around, you've obviously got the ejection port in that nice kind of different tan colour. So I'd say you've got about 4 different colours here. You've got your tan rail, which is a slight different colour to your upper and lower receiver, which again, in the light, are 2 different colours themselves. You've got the tan fire selector, the tan pistol grip, and then the tan dust cover. Now if we open the dust cover, you actually see, again, there'll all be close-ups during this, you've got the HK trades on the ejection port cover as well. So that's very nice. Oh, one thing I've noticed that's different is, now I'm not sure if I like that or not, the charging handle has got the extended charging handle on the left-hand side. Obviously this is mainly for right-handed shooter, although it does have ambidextrous fire selector. It's got the extended ejection charging handle. Now, whilst it looks cool, for me personally, I'm not really a big fan of that sometimes, because I find if you are running especially like a 2-point sling and you've got a plate carrier on with mags in, you know, it's sticking out a bit here. If you've got your weapon down, I already have it happen with my Mark 18. The amount of times you'll have it down and your charging handle will catch on a mag or something, and it'll just do that. And you'll always keep popping open your dust cover, which doesn't make too much difference because with the Tokyo Maruis, the first shot, as soon as you start firing, that flies open anyway and stays open. But yeah, you just sometimes do find on your kit, you do catch that charging handle. And if it's extended like this is, whilst it looks cool, that probably could be a little bit annoying after a while. Stock, you've got the standard crane stock. This is going to be taken off straight away. I hate that. It's just doesn't look cool, doesn't suit it. That's going to be replaced with a Magpul CTR stock straight away with the extended buffer tube, which will be milled out, and I can put LiPo batteries in there. The buffer tube itself is actually really nice. I thought that'd just be black, but that's actually keeping with the colour. So overall, this is very, very nice. You don't have any single point sling mounts. You do have the ambidextrous sling mounts on the rail here. And obviously, these gaps in the rail system are actually wide enough to loop anything through. I'll be doing the same as I do with my Mark 18 with the Semapo 2-point sling, one through the stock, one through the front of the rail. You've got a nice 2-point sling system. The flash hider on it is a pretty big cage style flash hider. That'll be being kept on unless I want to put my kind of Mark 18 style suppressor on, which is a quick release, so I'll have to switch the flash hider out. But overall, again, just babbling here, I'm just going through my initial, I just wanted to open this in front of you guys and give you my initial thoughts. I love the look of it. The colour was always an interesting one to me. From picture to picture, it seemed different, and some days I like it, some days I think, is it a bit sickly? But now having it in front of me in this kind of white light where I can see it clearly, I do like the colour of it. I think it will look better once it starts to be used and it gets a little bit scratched and beaten up. It will look quite nice. So, yep, there's the gun itself. But apart from the gun, let's have a quick look at other stuff you get in the box. As with all Tokyo Marui AEGs, you've got one standard mid cap. Now you can get high caps for Tokyo Maruis, but no one seems to run them because the bolt lock system doesn't work with the high caps. And the 80 rounders, I think it's a good number. It's not too low. You're not running like real cap 30 round. You need to change all the time. These hold 80 rounds. You can still get some of the old PTS PMag style ones, I think, that can hold 140 rounds. Hopefully one day PTS will be bringing those back out again. They're not on sale anymore, and they can fetch about 30 to 40 pounds each. This will be getting a Magpul, a PTS Ranger plate on the bottom, like all the rest of my mags. I've got 9 mags. I don't need that many, so this one will probably replace. I'll just find the one that's the most battered and old and replace it with this one. So that's a nice new 80 round mag. You also get in the box, so you guys can't see this, can you? Let me just put the rifle on the table there. You also get in the box 3 small rail parts, rail sections here, which I'll get out to show you guys. So obviously this is a key mod style. I'm not sure if it's M-lock, I can never remember the differences, but it's a key mod style rail system. So you can basically just, well, it's not actually a key mod technically, but you can screw these in. You can put them wherever you want, you know, on the sides. So I'll just be using a small one on the bottom for a foregrip, the larger one on the right side for a torch, and this one probably won't need actually. I normally just have the foregrip, torch, and then the cameras and the pec box and all the rest of it runs on the top rail. So I probably only will need 2 of those sections. Put that back down there. Take the magazine out. You've then got a little box here which we open up. Little pads there for your stock. You get the manual, which is always a good. The Tokyo Marui manual, if we lift this section up, always a good laugh. The Tokyo Marui manuals, because the the English is nonsensical. Always quite fun to have a read of or attempt to read, but it's all the usual stuff. Nothing important in there. Normally with Tokyo Marui again, yeah, you've got a little target, which might be alright when you first get the gun for trying to zero it in maybe. And you've also got a cleaning rod system and a speed loader in the weirdest sense. This tube here, you fill it with BBs, you put it on top of the mag, and then you plunge it down. I think that'll be one full mag, but if you're using the winding mag fast loaders that we've all got these days, then that just goes straight in the bin. But you do have a nice cleaning rod there, which obviously you can put a little bit of tissue through there and pull that through the barrel. Keep the barrel clean, which if you don't do, I do suggest it. If you've got an AEG and you've been using it a long time, or any kind of gun really, clean your barrel. You'll be surprised how much your FPS will go up by once you've cleaned your barrel. Okay, here we have the battery connector. Again, I do not run these guns stock. Obviously, Tokyo Marui runs its own type of battery, which I never use. This will be going straight to Kingdom of Airsoft to have Prometheus gears, Spectrum MOSFET fitted, higher FPS spring, which the Spectrum MOSFET then makes it so it's Dean's connection, EDGI barrel. Basically the internals of this are going to be all reworked, which is how I like them. You get a little bag of the 2 gram BBs, which we never suggest using. And then you also get the important bit actually here, which I was looking for, an Allen key and the screws which go with this to screw into these sections. So they're obviously very, very important. And you get a red like safety thing to put on the end of there. So, and that looks like that. That's everything you get in the box. So let's just slide this on out of the way. So this video was just a little video to kind of show you guys, move this back into shot, what you get with the new 2017 Tokyo Marui Hk416 Delta. There's going to be reviews of this on the channel, as you can expect, all the things you want to see, shooting reviews. Obviously there's going to be a lot of gameplay with this thing. I am keeping my Mark 18. When you do YouTube and do a lot of gaming and stuff, it's always key to have, I think, to have 2 guns, especially, you know, when this one's getting the upgrades done. I'm using the Mark 18. As soon as I get this back, the Mark 18 will be going to Sam to then get kind of a service, because I've run it kind of pretty much non-stop for a year now. It's been hammered, working flawlessly still, but it's good to just get it checked up, make sure it's you know, still going to be running smoothly for me. So you'll be seeing a gameplay from this and the Mark 18, probably a lot with this to begin with because it's nice and new. I'm going to be putting a PTS tan kind of RVG style grip on there. My cameras, there's going to be a tan T1. I'm just going to try and keep the whole look tan. All the extras will be tan on this. So yeah, it should be looking very smooth. There will be a update video once it's all put together with all the internals and externals. If you want to know an exact list of the internals that will be going into this and in my Mark 18, the link in the comments, the pinned comment and in the description will be to MattTheMusketeer.com. Check it out. I have a section on gear and on guns that tell you all the guns I use, the internals, the externals, everything you want to know about all the kit I run is on my website. I still get a lot of questions saying, what gun is that? What helmet is that? What kit? I've made this website to try and streamline those answers for you. If you have any questions about any of the stuff you see in my videos, check out MattTheMusketeer.com. There's a gear section, a gun section, a news section. So this gun is on there, and a full list and the link to Sam Kingdom of Airsoft website where you can find all the parts you need to build a build like this gun. So if you did enjoy this video and you'd like to see more like this, leave a like down below. Stay tuned, I'll put some kind of clips up, a little bit of a montage of this gun at the end of this video. But in the meantime guys, thank you for watching and I'll see you soon.